Okay, so I got your drawing, and what I'm seeing is this object and this object should have been attached, should have been unioned, and that's probably why you're having all these problems. So I've got to switch to my workspace to modeling, and I'm going to union, and I'm gonna see if I can change that. Let me get rid of that tool palette. Type in PR for my properties. And I'm going to change that to by layer. Now, I'm going to change actually all of those to by layer. I am going to union this piece here with this piece here and enter. So now I've got a solid object. Let me change and show you something real quick. Actually, let me change that back to green just so you can see it. Here's the reason why it's not working. When I rotate that, see the green piece? That should have been attached to the body. So that's why I need to union it. So I'm going to go by layer. So I'm going to union this piece here and this piece here. Enter. Now, the other thing is I'm going to switch to my drawing so you can see it. See how this is only going part of the way in, and it only goes partially in at 25, and you've got it going in more than that. So what I'm going to have to do is put that down. I am going to get rid of the one that goes all the way through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and redraw the circle that I need and point from the center to here. And now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that one, but I need to extrude this one back this direction at 25. So it's not going, oops, I moved it. I didn't extrude it. Oops. Okay, that circle's in the wrong place. It needs to be moved. Well, you know what? I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to come up to this one and just use that southwest view. I am just having one of those days. That's my right side view. I'm going to come up to this one and go to my southwest view. All right, so I need to take a look because I just erased your circle. That diameter needs to be 100. So I'm going to draw a circle on, let me change the face. So I'm working on this face, hit enter. So I'm going to draw a circle at this center mark here. I'm not on the right face. I'm going to change that to world. There we go. And I need to change that back to that face. Okay, so you can see my green X and Y. That is how I know I'm on the right coordinate system. So I'm going to go center with a diameter of 100. And now I'm going to extrude this one negative because positive is this direction. So I got to go negative 25, enter. And now I'm going to subtract. I'm going to change that to, no, it doesn't matter. I'm going to subtract. I'm going to keep the big object, and I'm going to get rid of this small object. Now, the other thing is I need to make the hole. Okay. This circle here, before I make that hole, see this circle here? You don't actually need to extrude that circle. You only needed that circle to figure out where all these little circles were. So I'm going to delete that. So now you can see that I've got this little cutout in here. Now I'm going to subtract. I'm keeping this, but I'm going to subtract this. Now it's a hole that goes all the way through. In this one, I'm just changing world to world. So next thing I have to do is I have to extrude, I have to subtract out this. Now here's the thing is these depths should have only been 25. They should have only been 25. So I'm sorry, 15. I can't read today. Oops, wrong one. They should have only been in a depth of 15. Okay, so these little need to be 15. So I'm going to highlight that and I'm going to click on these two, so they should only have a height of 15. Now once you've got that, all you have to do is subtract out. So you're going to keep that object and you're going to get rid of, I'm going to touch them over here so I can get them easily. And there they are. So I'm going to change that back. Let me pull this down so I can make sure. It's been a day. Okay, so they're only halfway in. They're not actually extruded all the way through because I'm just going to set pins in them. So they're like for screws. So I'm going to put that back to Southwest World, and I want to take a look at the side. All right, so that looks pretty good. The other thing is you don't need all these surfaces, and I'd recommend going ahead and getting rid of them. It's not doing, you don't need them anymore. So it just helps clean up your drawing, and it doesn't mess up anything for it being there. All right, that's it. If you've got any questions, just let me know.